If you're a property owner, you know that feeling, right? That one missed text message, that one garbled voicemail, and all of a sudden, you're drowning in a communication nightmare. So today, we're going to break down how you can move from that constant chaos to being in complete control. And it's not about working harder, it's about having smarter systems.
Does this sound a little too familiar? I mean, this kind of thing happens in buildings everywhere. One tiny request gets totally lost in translation, and boom, a minor leak turns into a major breakdown in trust. And you know what the worst part is? It was completely 100% avoidable.
This isn't just a case of bad luck. It's a real thing. It actually has a name, the broken telephone problem. It's that classic game we played as kids, right? Where every single person in the chain is another chance for the message to get completely messed up. And that right there, that's the core problem we're going to solve today.
All right, so let's get right to the heart of it. Where does this communication breakdown actually start? And maybe more importantly, why does it keep happening over and over again?
And here is the absolute key to understanding this. This is not about bad intentions. Your handyman isn't trying to ignore you, and you're definitely not trying to ignore your tenant. The real culprit here is a bad system. When you're just relying on memory, sticky notes, and random text from your personal phone, well, things don't just fall through the cracks. They were never on solid ground to begin with.
So where do we start fixing this? We start with the most important fix of all, setting crystal clear expectations from the moment a tenant moves in, day one. You know the best way to manage questions? Answer them before they're even asked. A simple welcome package is a total game changer because it lays out the rules of engagement for absolutely everything. This one document can wipe out countless future headaches and those late-night calls about stuff that's definitely not an emergency.
And listen, this doesn't have to be complicated or expensive. Seriously, you can just email a PDF, share a link to a Google Doc, or hey, even print out a little laminated card with key phone numbers that they can stick right on their fridge. The goal here is clarity and easy access, not some fancy, over-the-top design. Okay, foundation is set. Perfect. Now, how do we handle that daily flood of communication without losing our minds? The answer is to stop the flood and create a single, organized river.
Just think about the contrast here for a second. On one side, you have pure chaos. Texts, calls from your personal number, Facebook messages, even notes under the door. It's impossible to track. But on the other side, you have control. One single official channel where every single message is logged. This isn't about being rigid, it's about being relentlessly reliable. And you've got options here. You can go for an all-in-one tenant portal system, which are fantastic, but if you're looking for a leaner way to start, a simple shared email inbox like ops@yourcompany.com works wonders. And for phone calls, an app like OpenPhone is a lifesaver. It gives you a dedicated business line that can even transcribe voicemails and email them to you. No message ever gets lost again.
So once you centralized everything into one place, the next step is to automate. This is how you guarantee consistency, especially for those repetitive or kind of difficult conversations. I mean, let's take the dreaded late rent conversation. Nobody likes having it, but with an automated system like this, you take all the emotion and the awkwardness completely out of the equation. A friendly reminder goes out, then a formal notice. This system handles the follow-up. It makes sure every tenant is treated fairly, everything is documented, and you don't have to make a single awkward phone call.
Okay, this next idea is a huge mindset shift. We all feel this insane pressure to have an instant fix for every problem. But the truth is, tenants don't actually need an instant fix. What they really need is an instant acknowledgement. Just knowing they've been heard can change absolutely everything. So how do you do that? It's simple. Acknowledge every single request within 24 hours. Set clear expectations, like, okay, got it, the contractor will be there on Thursday between 10 and 2. You can even use free tools like Google Forms for maintenance requests that send an automatic confirmation email the second they hit submit. Oh, and here's a great tip. CC the tenant on the email you send to the contractor. It shows them you've taken action and tells them who to expect and when. It's a small thing, but it works wonders.
So when you start to put all these pieces together, the foundation, the centralization, the automation, something fundamental changes. You stop being a firefighter, constantly reacting to emergencies, and you become a system operator. You're in control.
Because really, at the highest level, the best communication isn't reactive, it's proactive. The goal is to get way out ahead of problems and answer questions before your tenants even think to ask them.
So this means sending out seasonal tips, right? Hey, here's how to prevent frozen pipes. It means giving plenty of notice for building maintenance or sending a friendly reminder 90 days before a lease is up for renewal.
These small, proactive messages show you respect your tenant's time and space, and they dramatically reduce the number of calls you get.
So there it is, the 5-step playbook for taking back control. Start with clarity, using a welcome package. Centralize every message into one channel. Automate the routine work. Practice radical transparency. And finally, get proactive. This is how you turn communication chaos into complete operational control.
So, the final question I want to leave you with is this. Are you running your building, or is it running you? With the right systems in place, you can absolutely be in the driver's seat.